Good afternoon. It's the 16th of October and it's Sunday. And what more appropriate place to be than in front of a church on a Sunday? So, but anyway, I'm not here to talk about church necessarily. I'm just going to mention what I was. I made a video already, and I didn't post it because I sound too much like an idiot. So I didn't want to post it. I wanted to mention, um, political things such as what's going on with some of these European powers. You look at Poland, and Poland is a main topic right now. They're in the news a lot, and as you know, the leader of Poland is wanting nuclear weapons, uh, and presumably he wouldn't have control over pushing the button. It would be the United States whom he's asking for. And it's also been put out that he has designs on getting Western Ukraine, taking it over, but it's not really ever put out. And I've already mentioned it. It's he also wants Western Belarus, the leadership. They're kind of I don't know. Poland is unfortunately, I don't know the government is what I'm going to say, and not the Polish people necessarily, because I don't know. But the government is seems to be imperialistic. And I noticed, I think when they got into the European Union, the first thing they got was fighter jets, I believe. I'm not too sure. I knew that they were really trying to get weapons. I don't know. Maybe it was as soon as they had some alignments with the United States, politically, and the situation with Belarus and the European Union and Russia, this whole affair. Not necessarily. Well, I shouldn't say the European Union. I should say NATO. It is there's a union state between Belarus and Russia, and Belarus has some obligations, of course, to that. And as a silent partner, as Scott Ritter says, with Russia, the Lukashenko, the leader of Belarus, said that it's not his, task, or it's not his duty to get involved militarily against Ukraine, and the Belarusian people also like the Ukrainians, just like the Russians like the Ukrainians, and it's so they never intended. I don't think there is any Belarusian soldiers commissioned by the government to be in the Ukraine fighting against Ukrainians. And a lot of people are calling, yeah, you got to bomb Belarus too, bomb Belarus. That's not a wise thing. It's not like Belarus has a big military, but the responsibility, I believe Lukashenko has mentioned, it's just to make sure that to watch the rear for Russia, and be ready, because these Balkan states, as you know, the Chihuahua states, as they're called by I. Earl Grey, they're itching to. I don't know. They're like frothing maniacs or something, like rabid dogs, just like Poland. And who knows why you get such people in there. It's the United States did very good in putting very strong Russian hating leadership into these countries, and it's been inciting the people for a long period of time, just like just like they do in a lot of other countries. Ukraine wasn't really like that under Yanukovych. Of course, Ukraine unfortunately has been plagued with always having corrupt government, and it was corrupt under Yanukovych. It's just far more corrupt now. So it's just a lot of corruption. It's terrible for the Ukrainian people, and then with a lot of that corruption, of course, it's to indoctrinate or program them to hate Russians. That's the whole name of the game. That's what the West has been all about. Particularly the United States, is to try to get everybody possible to hate Russians, and it's now they're trying to do it on a global scale. So, as I said, and others have said, the Russians are the new Jews, and that goes right in line with Nazis. And unfortunately, there's a lot of those from West Ukraine. Sadly, it's too bad, because in West Ukraine, it's a very beautiful place. Lvov is supposed to be a really beautiful city, and that they have poisoned these poor people's minds to have these Nazi attitudes. And of course, it's now in say such as Latvia. I've seen it myself in Latvia going through there. All sorts of flags, on all buildings, Ukrainian flags, and they have like these plaquettes in like squares and all that when there's big areas, and they put like red paint on there and then of course mention Putin's name and his bloody war and all this sort of thing. That's so far. It's very, very fair, I guess, to hate Russians and to pledge you're going to kill them and you want nuclear bombs and all that sort of thing, and to bomb the Donbass for what is it, 8 years and kill 14,000 people, But that's what nice people do. But when you want to try to defend those people, then you're bloodthirsty and evil, brutal. So, but I think in Ukraine they're telling everybody it's lies, lies, lies. All those people committed suicide or something. They didn't get killed by us. We didn't bomb children in school buses. Somebody else did that. I don't know. You never know what's going on. But like I say, Poland is liable to get everybody into trouble, because what could happen is if Ukraine gets weakened by Russia. One scenario, at least what I've been hearing, is if the Ukrainian military gets weakened and Poland is already extensively in West Ukraine, and I think often at the behest of Zelensky, and they could just take Western Ukraine, and Belarus is of course very much against that. In this case, they're definitely support Ukraine's sovereignty, just like they did in the East Ukraine as well, and so did Russia, so did Vladimir Putin. But the government of Ukraine didn't want that, so they kept on trying to ethnically cleanse that area by bombing that. And Petro Poroshenko he's on record as saying that the Ukrainian children will all be going to school while the children of the Donbass will all be hiding in their basements, because they were bombing them for all those years. And I think somebody was probably alluding that that's not true, but he's on record as saying that. So you can deny facts all you want, but those are the facts. So a lot of people is you see how the United States government works. If they don't like the facts, they deny them, and if they want to create new facts, they create their new facts. So anyway, that's it for right now. You probably want to see a little bit more of this church. It's a very nice church, very nice inside as well. And the singing there, the Orthodox singing is just fantastic. The priests and the I guess you call them nuns or whatever. Very, very nice. Of course, they practice that. The Orthodox clergy to have these very nice singing voices, and they sing the Bible in Russian, of course, and yeah, very nice. And it's still nice autumn, beautiful scenery, once you see, beautiful trees. We all have to hope that this conflict in Ukraine will end soon, and that in order to do that, the United States and the Allies don't continue to escalate this by sending more and more deadly weapons to kill as many Ukrainians as they can. As like Lindsey Graham said, he's so happy that they're going to fight to the last Ukrainian. So they, obviously they'll be happy to kill as many Ukrainians as they possibly can, and Russians. They're very, very happy right now, killing Ukrainians and Russians. That's been a dream from a lot of these neocons and neoliberals from America for a long, long time. And as you know, Lindsey Graham, he's probably on record as saying he never saw a war he didn't like. There's a lot of people like that in the U.S. Very sad. Maybe they should give them a rifle and have them go and fight these wars. So anyhow, yeah, so this is one video. Maybe I'll make another one today. But I made one yesterday, haven't posted it. And I don't know. Like I said, I didn't like it so much. I have another one I filmed in a restaurant, but I don't want to chatter here too much. So, till the next time.